Hello and welcome to Maths with Jacob. This lesson will focus on real numbers. In simple terms, the set of real numbers are all those numbers that exist on a number line. In other words, the set of rational numbers plus the set of irrational numbers make up the set of real numbers. So here's a basic sketch of a number line. Continues infinitely in both directions, and every single number that's contained on that number line is a real number. So, if we further categorize the set of real numbers, each of the following sets of numbers make up the real numbers. The integers, both positive and negative, and zero. If we remember from a previous lesson, the integers are all the whole numbers, both positive and negative, and also zero. They are part of the set of real numbers. Fractions, both positive and negative, whether they're mixed fractions or simple fractions, positive and negative, they also make up real numbers. Terminating decimals, both positive and negative, and we saw what constitutes terminating decimals in a previous lesson, whether they're negative or whether they're positive. They are also real numbers. Percentages that are both positive and negative, they also constitute or are part of the set of real numbers. Recurring decimals. This is a very, very interesting topic, and we went through that in a little bit of detail in a previous lesson. So whether they're negative recurring numbers, recurring decimals, or positive recurring decimals, they also make up part of the real numbers. Irrational numbers, we saw that they were the surds, that is where square roots are involved, where you cannot find an exact answer, and also cube roots are part of the set of irrational numbers, and these are numbers where you actually cannot find an exact answer, so they make up part of the set of real numbers. The real numbers also include the very special irrational number known as pi. We mentioned in a previous video that this is used to find the area and circumference of a circle once we are given the radius. We can use the two approximations of 3.142 or 22/7 to help with these calculations. The real numbers also include another very special irrational number known as e. Now you'll see this number much more often when you move through the later years of secondary school. It's a very, very important number, and in the real world it appears in growth problems such as population models. It is also used to solve real world problems in the area of physics, and its approximate value is about 2.718. So that's only an approximation, but it actually continues on forever, and there's no pattern with respect to the digits after the decimal point. That's why it is an irrational number, but it is part of the real number system. So this video has introduced us to the idea of real numbers, and we've seen a few different categories that constitute the set of real numbers, and basically they are all the numbers that exist on the number line, both positive and negative.